Alright, this is my 2019 rod and reel arsenal. I guess I'm going to start out with the cheaper rods and reels, and the basics. Ain't nothing special about them. A couple of them is my girlfriend's, but she goes with me a lot, so I got her a couple. But most of these they ain't a whole lot of money tied up into them. They're lower end. Don't expect much out of them. So let's get to it. The first one is I don't know, some kind of Walmart brand reel. 6 bearings, 731. I ain't never fished with the thing. And it's on a Shimano Claris. Worm and jig, 7.2, medium heavy. Extra fast tip, IM8 graphite. Old rod. I've had this thing probably 8 or 9 years now. Just one I don't ever use. It's too heavy. It's just not my cup of tea. But I mean, it's been put many a fish in the boat. Alright, let's see here. This is one of her rods and reels. It is a Lew's Match Speed Spool. It's on a Berkeley Amp rod, 7 foot, medium heavy. Seems to be a good little setup. I know the reel's halfway decent. It'll hold up to her. Lew's won't hold up to me. I've been through several high-end Lew's, and ain't none of them hold up. Same thing for Abu and Pinnacle and Cast King. She's got a Cast King down here too. But I can't get none of them to hold up. I've had dealing with Daiwa. Just ain't none of them worth it to me. Y'all see what kind of reels I fish here in a second. And this is a H2O Express Academy brand. This was a setup it come with a rod, reel. It had 40-pound braid on it. It was a frogging setup. But I've got her pitching a 1/4 ounce tungsten, Strike King tungsten, with a 5/0 trocar hook. And right now it's got a Guggen's Bandito Bug watermelon on it. Or yeah, green pumpkin. It's a 7 foot length, heavy, fast, 12 to 25 pound, 3/8 to 1 ounce. Good feeling little setup. I've had a couple of these H2O reels. They don't hold up to me, but I wind up fixing them and giving them away to my buddies and stuff like that. So, and we got her last one, the H2O and the Lew's, and this one is hers. That's the Cast King. She wanted that Tiffany blue color. It's 11+1 bearings. It's the Spartacus. What's the gear ratio? 6:3 to 1. That Lew's was I think that's the 7.2 to 1. It's 10+1 bearings. Don't say. I think it's 7.2 to 1 or something like that. This seems to be a decent little reel. Like I said, I've had a few of them. and they wouldn't hold up to me. This rod is a nice little rod. It's the 13 fishing, fake chrome. Good feeling little setup. Got the semi-micro. It's got normal guides, and after them two, the next one's up goes to the micro guides. I got her chatterbait on here right now. Get a little rust on that hook. I was gonna have to throw that sucker away. But this ain't be a good little rod. It ain't bad. Alright, we finna get into mine now. My everydays, and I got a couple that's back up over here. The first one is, I don't like these reels. I ordered them on a whim, just to get by for a couple days, and I'm steady replacing them with the reels I fish. But this is Duckett Silverado 7-foot medium cranking. I've got just a little Strike King on there, 1.5. And these reels is Cadence. It's something off of Amazon. This is a 5:6 to 1 gear ratio. And if I have to give my personal opinion on them, I will never buy them again. Because 2 out of the 4 I ordered actually worked. The other 2, the braking system is just shot. It's just not worth the money. I mean, they ain't but $35. But they ain't worth $35 in my opinion. They ought to be worth like 10, maybe 15. Something to get you by for a day. That's it. But yeah, I ain't had this rod. It's been a good little rod. Good crankbait rod. Shallow water cranking. Alright. We'll do this one out here too, since it's another one of them Cadence reels. And this is the Cadence 6:6 to 1. And see, it's a little bit lower end. See, and I mean, it's already got, I don't know, something like growing on it. Glue's coming out of it. That's what that is. Where they glued so many pieces together, it's just foaming up like it's freaking Gorilla Glue or something. Cheap, don't buy them. As soon as I get me 2 more of my other reels, these are going in the trash. They ain't worth giving to somebody. But this, it's on a Falcon Buku 7.2 medium heavy chatterbait rod. As soon as I get where I can, I'm finna order me a couple more reels and replace this one. And I'll put probably a 7.2 or a 6 4 to 1 on this one. But it's a good little rod. I never got the original Falcon Bukus, but I like this one. And it's not got, it don't have the micro guides. So all right, this is a backup. All this is a little Daiwa Laguna 7-foot medium fast. I just got it just in case there was an emergency or something, broke a rod or something. It's got enough on it that it would be a decent light spinnerbait rod. You could probably actually fish a crankbait on it. I mean, it's real limber. So, but I've got a Shimano Chronarch 701 E7, 0 to 1 gear ratio. I had to do work on this reel when I got it. I bought it used, and somebody had put them ceramic bearings in it, and it was just trash. And I mean, I couldn't do nothing with it. So when I bought it, first thing I done after I felt it, I ordered new Shimano bearings for it. That's one thing I recommend. Do not change the bearings to something else out of a Shimano. They are the most perfectly round, one of the most trusted bearings there is. I don't care what anybody tells you, that ceramic bearing is not going to hold up like that Shimano bearing will. Now, if you have problems, more than likely it was a factory defect. Maybe it wasn't, just didn't get perfect. But I suggest stay with original product. Do not change it. Now, if you need work done to it, if you can't work on it, send it off. Send it back to Shimano, have them do it. I do all my work myself. I pull all my reels apart at least twice a year, clean them up. And I just done some for my daddy the other day, and he's got some Shimano Curanos that's older than I am. I'm going on 26. So they're still just as smooth as they was the day they come out of the box. But that ought to tell you something. But this is a left-handed reel. I don't use left-handed. The only reason why I bought it is because I got it for under $100 when it was only like a year old at the time. And so I just bought it just because. And it become a good backup. And I've got some old 50-pound braid on here. This stuff, can't remember what brand it was, but 50-pound braid does not hold up to me. I'll pop it in a heartbeat. Let's move on to this one. This is my like pond hopping. If I'm in the boat, it's my spinnerbait rod. But this is a Walmart special, man. It's actually been a good little rod, and it's micro guide. But it's a I think that's Wright McGill Insight Pro Advantage. It's a 7-foot medium. It's quarter to 1 ounce, 10 to 20 pound line. Action is fast. And it's on, I've got a Shimano Curado 6.5 to 1. Man, you can't beat these Shimano Curados. These are the only reels I can get to hold up to me, and I'm rough on stuff. And I literally, all I have to do is clean them once, twice a year, and they still just keep rolling. I've never had a problem other than that Chronart with anything with Shimano, because somebody had changed the Shimano bearings out and put them stupid ceramic bearings in there. Yeah, it might help you cast longer, but I mean, most Shimanos, when you pull them out of the box, you can cast 60, 70 yards. Right line, right lure, you good. And the right rod. But the only reason why you need to be casting like that in the first place is, in my opinion, throwing jerk baits, heavy spinner baits, Alabama rigs, crankbaits. But I'm a shallow water fisherman, so I don't really dabble into that deep stuff. I have a few small Alabama rigs, stuff like that. Don't really use them a whole lot, because I mean, I'm flipping and pitching. I'm normally 5-6 foot from something, either bed fishing or when it's past bed fishing, flipping shaky heads, stuff like that. So let's move on to the next one. Oh, all right, we'll go to this one. This is a little bit older setup. About time to upgrade it before long. But this is a Duckett Ghost 7.3 heavy action. Been a good rod. Can't complain. It's got micro guides. I'm fishing 65-pound braid on a Shimano Curado. This is actually a 5.5 to 1. It's for a little bit, making me slow down a little bit. But I'm getting where I'm liking a little bit faster stuff, so. But I got a big heavy 5/0 flipping hook, Trokar, on the way to go. I got 1/4 ounce tungsten, with a Guggen's Bandito bug on there. I forget the color on this one. It's got that little blue pearlish color in it. But yeah, you can tell. You see the butt compared to the blank, this part of the blank. Something with their coating that they used when they first come out with these ghosts, that the color didn't stick like it was supposed to. The sun would turn it real easy. So that's been a good rod. Like I said, I'm a big Shimano fan, so that's all you're going to be seeing for the rest of the video is Shimano's, which I ain't got but 3 left, so it's time to add a few more, but let's go with this last, oldest one. Alright, this is another Duckett Ghost. This is a 610 medium. I use this for jerk baits. It's real limber. It actually does pretty good for jerk baits. Don't fish them a whole lot, but just in case. Another Shimano Curado. This is the 6.5-1, and these are the 200 G6 series. I had bought a bunch of these when they first come out. I probably had 10 of them, and over the years I just kind of let them go off to different places, and I think Daddy wound up with a couple of them. A couple of my buddies got them, and I sold a few. But yeah, this is, like I said, you can't go wrong with the Shimano's. I'm biased. Yeah, I am. I can't help it. Alright, some of the newer setups. This is a Duckett Micro Magic Pro on a 7-foot medium heavy. It's my shaking head rig. Yeah, I've got it with the with a Shimano Curado K 200 XG. That is the what is it, 8.4-1 or 8.2-1 or 8.1-1, whatever, 8.3-1, something like that. I can't remember right offhand. But man, with all these little video different settings and stuff, you can get that sucker dialed in, and it's just perfect. But I think I bought this one at the end of last year. Well, not the end of last year, last summer, when we got on them on shaky head bite. No one wanted me a good shaky head rod, so that's what I went and got. And it's got enough backbone, it ain't too limber, and y'all see what's on there. That old young pumpkin head, 1/4 ounce. I think that's 4 or 5/0 hook. I've got some of both, and I'm fishing a 22-pound FC flipping line, fluorocarbon. It's the Sunline fluorocarbon. It's the colored, if you can tell. But yeah, it's good. Love that reel. Alright, and last but not least, we got a Duckett Triad 7.6. I believe it is a extra heavy. Good rod, love it. My pitching and my pitching, punching, and don't really like it for frogs. It's a little bit long, because I like to angle my rod towards the water and pop. I ain't that freaking tall. I'm 6'1". I mean, I'm tall, but I ain't that tall. I prefer like a 7 or a 7.2 heavy action for frog. But I'm telling you, that's a good rod. Y'all can't tell, I'm a big Duckett fan too. I love Ducketts. It's been some of the best rods I've ever put in my hand. I have yet to break one. Most of the Wright and McGills, I have broke at least one of every different kind. Carrot sticks, I have broke almost one of every different kind. Academy brand stuff, like the H2O rods, I broke a bunch of them. I broke 13 fishing rods. I broke Falcon rods. I have broke Daiwa rods. The only ones I haven't broke is Cashin and Okuma and G Loomis. I had a G Loomis at one time. It was my uncle's rod, and he wanted me to do change it out to micro guides. I change I build custom rods from time to time too. It ain't no, I just do it to sell them. If somebody wants one, I do it. But yeah, I done that for him. It was alright rod. It was just too limber for me, so I wound up giving it back to him. And which he's dead and gone now, rest of his soul. But he used to be a big tournament fisherman. He used to actually fish in the BASS, and he fished Redman tournaments years ago. Big Ranger man. I'm not no Ranger man. I'm sitting in a 1994 champion right now. But one of the best boats that used to be on the water, in my opinion, and all the ones that are still on the water, they're still some of the best boats there ever was. But the next boat's gonna be a Bass Cat, and I'm working on that at the first of the year. But I do custom rods from time to time, crap like that. I pull my own baits, pull a lot of my own baits. Most of my stuff, like if I make spinner bait, stuff like that, I've got trocar hooks in them. I use a little bit bigger, heavier offset, or heavier hooks than what you would find in normal chatterbait, spinner baits, shaky heads, stuff like that. Yeah. It's just thought I heard something. We got some dogs barking in the background, but I'm out here in the yard and we got critters running all over the place. Just so y'all know this, I mean, this ain't gonna be no just fishing channel. I mean, it's a rod and reel, just one episode. I'm gonna be doing hunting, fishing, trapping, just stupid stuff. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Y'all stay tuned. I'll be bringing you some more videos. But God bless, and we'll be seeing y'all.